Good morning. Beautiful Okanagan Valley. Woke up today morning, I'm like, I'm gonna print out my paperwork for customs so I can cross the border, and the inverter would not start up at all. So I don't have my paperwork. Man, this road is so rutted out. Keep getting pulled left and then pulled right, pulled a little obnoxious. So I think I'll have to stop in Omak. Hopefully that truck stop is open. Hopefully I can email the paperwork to them and they'll print it out for me. If that doesn't work, I'm not sure. Walk from truck to truck asking if they've got an inverter. Plug in my printer and print it there. Be a desperate last call idea. I'm wondering if the camera's less shaky. It looks less shaky. So I took out a couple of links, managed to get the setup shorter so there's less links. Also brought the camera right up to the windshield, which means it's going to shoot less of the camera mount than I thought it would. And then I took a toothpick and broke it off inside the GoPro mount that fastens, basically where it clicks onto the mount. That way there's less play in there too. Hopefully that works. Makes nice stable video. It's the best I can think of right now anyway. Is this Omak already? We're getting close here. Hopefully they're open. Not even quite 7 yet. Only plus 2 degrees Celsius, but it feels like a beautiful morning. The sun's gonna come up here any second. So I parked at a little pullout on the side of the road last night. That's actually a big pullout. During the day, people set up shop there and sell fruit and vegetables and stuff like that. And there's one other truck there as well. But for some reason, the locals think it's a great idea to honk their horn every time they drive by. It was fine. I wasn't in bed yet. I had some time to kill. I'd have 10 hours off instead of 8. But for some reason they thought honking their horn was a good idea. Apparently. Some idiots in the local community. I think the other guy was sleeping already, so... Starting to peek out. Need my sunglasses. I don't think we're quite to Omak yet, but I think we're close. I think we're very close. Compared to the forest I was running in all day yesterday, the Okanagan always just seems so dry and so arid and so Wild West feel. I guess there's a reason why filming companies come to the Okanagan to shoot video, shoot movies. Saw these huge tumbleweeds blowing across the highway yesterday, just north of Wenatchee. I always love looking at the lines in the horizon, or not in the horizon, but on the sides of the hills. sides of the mountains. It's always perfectly straight lines. You can see where there used to be beaches. What's beeping at me? Ah, my dash cam was beeping at me. For some reason it shut down. Wiggle the connection, it starts up again, so must not have been connected very well. But yeah, you can see the lines where there used to be some huge great flood through here, where the old lakes have receded, and the lakes must have sat there for a long time to make a beach. I guess if the sediment's really soft from a flood, it wouldn't take that long to make a beach. Yeah, if you imagine, because a lot of this is sand, gravelly sand. And if all that sediment got washed in with a flood, it wouldn't take too long to make a beach. Yeah. I guess that's why you see these ridges sometimes, like every 2 feet there's a little ridge line. As the lake went down, it made all these mini little beaches. There's the sun. Alright, I'll catch up with you guys once I cross the border, after I've got all this paperwork figured out here, and we'll go from there. Nobody behind us right now, so let's get over while we can.
In 400 meters, turn left on 25th Avenue. Turn left at the traffic light.
All right. Unload over here. Get loaded and head back south. think I'm gonna get my own green light here, but I'm not sure. Yep. Always got to go wide because the trailers take a shorter route than my steer tires.
In 2 kilometers, arrive at 4343 25th Avenue on the right.
And this road goes all the way down to Okanagan Lake if we keep on it. I always thought Vernon looks like a decent community. Don't know what it actually feels like living here, but it's a good community.
In 400 meters, arrive at 4343 25th Avenue on the right.
Is that actually the right place? I just clicked on a place on the map. I kind of know where I'm going, so, but I think I got it pretty close. Yeah, I think I got it pretty darn close. Oh, you got a fire truck or ambulance or something way behind us.
Arriving at 4343 25th Avenue on the right.
Oh, they're turning off. All right, this is where we're delivering. We're just gonna park on the road and see where they want us and go from there. Definitely hot here in the sun. Holy smokes, it's warm. What is it, plus 17? Definitely toasty. yes. All right. So in the past, when I've been driving down here, you guys have asked if there's a barrier between the road and the water. The answer is no. There is no barrier between us and the water. Do cars end up in the lake? Very rarely. In the winter, when the roads get really slippery and icy, a car will end up in the lake every now and then, but very rarely will a car end up in the drink. But every now and then a car ends up in there, and it's shallow enough too that I've never heard of anyone drowning from going into the water. Most of the time you get stopped by the rocks before the car even gets into the water. So it's fairly safe in that regard. People have been talking about putting up barriers, so hopefully they don't. I prefer this road without the barriers. Most people here know how to drive safely and realize there's a risk here if the roads are slippery that you might end up in the drink, or if you're driving stupid, you might end up in the drink, but it's safe. If you're a common sense driver, it's a safe place to come and drive along the beautiful lake like this. I think the barrier would take away a little bit of the magic. Peachland to Hardy Falls, I guess. And this is beautiful too. Just such a gorgeous day today. About 2 hours to drive from one end of the lake to the other. That's going on the main highways. About 2 hours. You can drive around the lake, but only on the west side of the lake can you actually travel along the lake, see the lake. A lot of motorcycles out today. wish I was out on a motorcycle. Boats out there, not a lot, but Okanagan Lake is so big they can really spread out, but Okanagan Lake isn't as calm as Kalamelica Lake was either. Bypass Summerland, and I'll catch you as we're coming down by the lake again, maybe going down towards the lake. Bunch of little pullouts, rest area parks along the lake here, between the road and the lake. I always fill up with day campers. They're still, I think all of them are still closed for the season. I wonder if they're going to stay closed. The lake seems calmer on this end than further north. Looking quite glassy here. I don't know if you guys can read Penticton in the hill on the other side of the lake. One of the, it's actually called Munson Mountain. Has Penticton in big letters, you know, like the Hollywood letters, but Penticton. Probably really small for on the camera, but in real life you can clearly, huge letters, read Penticton. Recently I've been pulling out into this little pullout over here on the right hand side and dropping my trailers there. Like that drop deck is there. It does say no overnight camping or overnight camping or no overnight parking, so maybe I shouldn't drop the trailers there. but I can't drop them anywhere in Penticton anymore. Because the city hates truckers. And I don't feel like getting a ticket again. Just to drop my trailers at a shop for a couple of hours so that my truck can get serviced, hook up back to the trailers and get another ticket? No, thank you. This is home sweet home. Channel Parkway is pretty full. Or not Parkway, the channel is pretty full. Letting a lot of water flow through them. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed. I'm gonna keep trucking, even though I'm at home right now. I'm gonna keep trucking. I won't make it all the way to Spokane tonight, but I'll get close. We'll see what kind of run we get tomorrow. Thanks again for watching. Really appreciate all the comments. You guys rock.
In 400 meters, turn right on Highway 97.
Pickup better not be slow in front of me again. Just saying.
Turn right on Highway 97.